Dr. McKnight and members of the MCPS Board of Education. My name is Hamza Ewing. I'm the Maryland Outreach Coordinator for the Council on American Islamic Relations, our nation's largest Muslim civil rights and advocacy organization. I'm also a graduate of MCPS and a current Montgomery County resident. I'm here to strongly urge you to respect the diversity within your school system by restoring students' rights to opt out of discussing and affirming readings that would not only force students to compromise their sincerely held religious beliefs, but would also put vulnerable students at risk of being triggered or subjected to mental and emotional harm. We've heard much about the concerns of religious families during this debate, but they're not the only families impacted by MCPS's stance. CAIR, in fact, recently heard from an MCPS parent who has an autistic child within your school system. This makes it very complicated and traumatic for them to learn conflicting values and information, especially when it comes to sensitive concepts related to gender and romantic relationships. It would also be very difficult and disruptive for them to be forced to affirm concepts and values about those topics that are different from the concepts and values taught at home. Doesn't this child deserve to have their unique vulnerabilities respected and valued? Does MCPS not believe that children in these and other circumstances should have the right to opt out of discussing supplemental content that risks unnecessarily inflicting mental and emotional stress upon them? Keep in mind, this debate is not about teaching evolution within science class. This is about the teaching of gender, family life, and romantic relationships. In English class, there's absolutely no need to force students to discuss and affirm these sensitive topics in English class as early as pre-K, yet that is exactly what MCPS is doing. According to the documents CAIR obtained through our open records request, MCPS had advised teachers to single out not only those students with traditional religious views, but to also disrupt their thinking, scold them, or outright silence them. This is wrong. This issue should not have to be litigated in courts. You shouldn't need a judge to issue a ruling advising you to protect vulnerable students and take into consideration developmental delays, disabilities, and religion when considering what children will be forcibly exposed to in your schools. We urge you to restore opt-out for the sake of your students who are being deeply affected by the current school climate. MCPS must also make it clear to principals that English teachers should be given advance notice about these books and discussions to parents who ask for notice. This allows parents the opportunity to talk to the children in advance or facilitate alternate arrangements.
Thank you. We have your testimony.
For the sake of especially your most vulnerable students,
Thank
this
you.
is the least MCPS should do right now. Thank you.